Okay, we're going to do reaction volleys.
And
So
now
green,
for the green zone.
green zone to green zone.
So green zone to green zone is gentle, eventually within this distance. Okay, not high.
Okay, so green zone, Kathleen, is everything here. Red zone is racket arm, racket elbow, racket hips, this part right in here, and then the yellow zone is out here on your forehead. Yeah, so you guys are going.
Not in the middle, kind of like from this half.
Yeah.
This shoulder.
Everything you can do here is green. Oops. Yeah, that's about 100. Yeah. Okay, so now the next one, you and I'll demonstrate it. Kathleen, I'll just get you to stand right here. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be you. All right, so we're both just a little bit behind the blue line. She's going to be aiming for my red zone now. She's going to be aiming for my red zone. Go ahead, aim for my red zone. Oops, sorry. So you're going to, so I'm putting on the ground. I'm putting it on the ground. She's going for my red zone. Oops. Now, you're supposed to be hitting ground strokes, not serves. Ground strokes. Off the ground.
Oh, like
Yep,
that.
exactly.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't want that fast. My ground stroke is fast.
Yeah. So you want to be aiming for my red zone?
Yeah. Okay, got it. Whoops.
Yeah, that's how you're doing. Just block it into the kitchen. Okay, you want to take as many of her returns out of the air as you can,
Okay.
right? So try not to let them bounce. Like if they come to you in the air, take them out of the air if you can.
Okay.
But if she's good at putting them on the ground, then you'll have to take them off the bounce.
Okay.
Yeah. Just blocking them back to a safe spot. On the ground. Yeah, just slow it down. Nice and easy. Good. Good. Yeah, you'll have to if she misses her target. It's going to be mostly backhand. Yeah. So what you're practicing is, so your ready position is out front, just achieving a little bit to your backhand side, right? Because this is an easy shot to make. Okay. If it does go to your forehand side, you have time. That's right. So you just block. And then the other thing to remember is you're going to be sliding. If she's aiming at your red zone, you might slide this way to get in front of the ball to get the easier backhand, or you might slide away, right? But you're going to be probably doing a lot of sliding. Okay, so you, it might just be a lean. It might just be a lean. Okay. Yeah, and you're just dropping it in the kitchen, nice and easy. Okay. Good. Yep. Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, and that's why we're practicing these. Yeah. So there's the slide in, there's the slide out, and then there's the periscope, right? Or the scorpion, whatever you want to call it, right? So when the ball's coming right at your ear, you don't want to do this. You want to do this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you guys can change roles now. So Kathleen, now you're going to hit ground strokes to Susie. So I've had a migraine for the last 2 days, and when I get migraines, my name recall disappears, and it'll be probably gone for another day or two yet. So.
Listen, I get Botox injections.
I have meds, so I can deal with it.
I have had meds too, but it just kept lasting and lasting and lasting, and this was sort of a last resort.
Yeah.
And it just made a huge
Okay.
difference.
Oh.
Now, I think, like, I'm supposed to go every 4 months, but I think, oh, I'm doing okay. I don't need to go yet.
And then it comes back.
And he said, don't, because you
Preventative.
don't get on top of it.
Yeah.
Right away. So I'm so sorry.
Okay, now you're feeding Susie. Well, you're aiming at her red zone. You're trying to make her. Yeah, she's practicing her slides. Okay. Bounce. Yep. Yep. There you go. Nice. pause for 1 sec. All right, I'm just going to step here. So what I see is you're pulling your elbow back. So go ahead, feed me. All right, so just turn the racket. Just turn the racket. When you pull the elbow back, yeah, it jams you up, and then when you go to swing at the ball, the stroke is too long.
You're almost keeping it there.
Yep.
Nice.
Keep it out front. Keep your elbow in front of your rib cage. That's right. Keep your elbow in front of your rib cage. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
Still too close.
Yeah. There you go. That was the right sound, too.
Well,
I'm going to give you a little tip as well, too.
Yeah.
So do you remember how you hold a squash racket? This part of the racket is resting on this finger.
okay.
That's important to cushioning. If you do it out here,
Okay.
you're holding the racket down here, and it makes the racket head move too much.
Okay.
Whereas
So
if you have that
bring it
finger
back
there as a
just a little.
support, like a trigger finger,
I am gonna.
rather than doing this,
Okay.
do
So
this.
okay. So I have to have that finger up there, but I will try and take it off.
Okay. Why do you need to have that finger up there?
I'm just always.
Okay.
Always. I've tried holding it, like I just can't.
Okay. Well, then do it your way. There you go. Very good. There you go.
Okay, I'm working on that.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. That's because I changed my mind from this to this.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. Good. Okay, that's 25. That's good. Okay. Now we're going to work on something that's really, really important that most people don't pay attention to, and that is how fast you move your paddle towards the contact point with the ball. These are called slow volleys. So we've done them before, Susie. Today your name is Brenda in my brain. So every time I go to say your name, it's Brenda.
I know what Brenda I like. So
Okay, that's good. So come on in. We're going to line our paddles up. Okay, and then we're going to back out. So just back up a little bit, Kathleen, and give us some space, right? And so we're going to try and move. So notice how I'm not pulling my paddle back away from the ball. I'm trying to keep it close to the ball. We're trying to go very, very slow. As slow as we can. Right? We can't get the ball moving slowly if we're constantly pulling our paddle away from the ball, because then we have to get our paddle there in a hurry. So the way that we slow it down is keep our paddle near the ball. Let's do it one more time.
Whoops, sorry.
So I'm deliberately moving my paddle as slow as I can. I'm keeping it near the ball. Go down. So you see that when it's far away from the ball and I have to move it quickly, the ball speeds up. So we're trying to move it as slowly as we can. There we go.
Come
Halfway between the blue line and there we go.
And our paddles kind of match. So we're really going to meet here when we take the shot.
Keep it low.
So you need to give it just a bit of height, so I can take it like this rather than like this.
So you're being, oh, one sec. You're being really
I did.
risky.
I felt it because I was, yes.
Try
I
and
actually
keep it stable.
felt this. Yeah. I felt like I was saving the ball. See if you can keep it even closer.
Oh! There you go. Two.
Lots of new drills. Yeah. There we go. Got it.
Oh, that was doing
much
great. That was awesome. Good stuff. Okay, now we'll demonstrate the final activity. So we're going to apply the skill that we just learned. Kathleen, I'll get you over here, please. My heels are on the white line. You're at the blue line. You're going to feed me balls at my belly button, off the ground. Yep. So this is the skill we were just working on, which is slowly moving my racket to the ball. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, keep the racket close to the ball as it's coming in, right? I don't want to pull my racket back. I want to keep it near the ball, right? And then just give it a touch. Nice solid platform. And put it in the kitchen. Okay, that's what we're going to do. It is easy. So she's going to aim for your belly button. Very nice. Yep. Very good. It was a nice touch. Very good. Nice touch. It was a good touch. Yep. So you can see how slow racket movement makes all the difference, right? Fast racket movement, you're going to overhit these, so keep it out close to the ball. was almost in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, you guys can switch roles now. So you'll come up to the. Oh, you were way up. You're supposed to be at the white line. Yeah, you're going to be blue now.
This is the blue, and this is a block shot. It's just
No, you're hitting ground strokes to her now.
Okay.
So you're going to be.
Step off the blue line to get with.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're hitting no ground strokes. Ground strokes. There we go. Yeah. Ground strokes. You can move your feet. You can move your feet.
Yes, I know. Usually when you're at the neck, it kind of gets
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to hit right into her belly button. Yeah, on the balls of your feet for sure. Good. Yeah, we're going to do that next. That's going to be our next warm-up activity.
You're the feeder.
Yeah, so you're going to feed off the ground, Kathleen.
Catch it if you have to.
There you go. Nice. There you go.
Right here.
Of course. Good. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do a different version of this. Kathleen, you can feed me. I'm going to be on the white line. Just stay there. Okay. Go ahead and feed me. So I'm going to attack balls that are high, and I'm just going to drop balls that are low into the kitchen. Okay? Right? So that was a high one. So balls that are low like that, I'm going to drop into the kitchen. Balls that are high, I'm going to attack. Right? So the question was, which ones do I hit defensively and which ones do I attack? That's it. When you're in the mid zone, when you're in the middle of the court, high balls you attack, low balls you defend. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. Good.
I'm just going to hold this over here because I
Sure.
can see us going through lots of balls.
Okay. Good job. Okay, switch roles. So give her the.
All right, elbow soft, eyes hard. Oh, that was right in the middle.
Yeah. It should be ground strokes. Good. We attacked it. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Yep. Good. Good. All right. Let's do a pickup and have a drink of water, and then we're going to come back and we're going to work on some two-handed stuff. Yeah, that's painful stuff.
Just a mess. I was just telling her about
Yeah,
the water.
awesome.
Got no rules.
It's all right.
Brent, what do I need to try to stay in the 4
Just 3-5. You neither do. So I would, if I were you, my advice would be your duper's fine.
Yeah.
Your pickleball brackets is low, but keep playing. It's going to come up.
Yeah, that's you know what? Because I'm playing with partners like Earl.
Well, and you also came in as a 2.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, your first rating was a 2,
And
so
you
you're
know
going
what?
to have to work your way up.
I didn't know. I wanted to play a tournament, and so that's what I put. So.
But keep working at it. So my advice, though, is don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay.
Spread it out.
Okay.
Duper
I'm
has.
also getting. I know you're not going to use the club ratings, but I've gone for a rating session with the clubs. Actually, I haven't heard.
Yeah, we're not going to use coach ratings.
Yeah.
But if you had a rating, an actual game rating with another club, absolutely, I would look at that.
Okay.
So,
okay. And I don't.
What we want to avoid is subjective club pro.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
What we want is numerical ratings for everybody. That way, it's transparent.
Yeah.
Everybody's on. There's equal rules for everybody. Everybody's held to the same standards. So.
Good enough.
Anyway, yeah, get as many duper, and so every time you play a game.
Well, you know how long it's going to take to get pickleball brackets.
It takes. It moves slowly.
Yeah.
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 But
I mean, I went 3.5 tournaments down south, and it barely moved at all.
But none of those were included in your. In
the pickleball brackets.
In the pickleball brackets one, or maybe it was. Maybe it was. I'll have to look at it.
I'll have to look at it. Yeah.
So anyway, every time you play a game, try and make it both duper and brackets.
Okay, and I did actually when I was. It's nice to play with the same partner on Saturday, so I know what.
Yeah, you and Seth can do that.
Yeah.
Seth's not in Duper though. You have to convince Seth to get in Duper.
Oh, he's not?
He's not in Duper. Or no, wait a minute. He is in Duper, but he hasn't agreed to play any Duper games yet.
Okay.
So.
I hear that people, modify their scores and things like that.
Oh, there's all kinds of cheating going on. Yeah, and Duper is the easiest one to cheat.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So, but anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Every sport, I've been involved in 5 sports. All 5 sports have rating systems. All 5 rating systems are flawed. There's no such thing as a perfect. There's nothing a perfect rating system. So, all right. So let's start working on our two-handed. Let's warm up our dinking first. We haven't done any dinking, so just work on some cross-court dinking, forehand to forehand. You already hit a two-handed forehand dink, don't you?
Not a two-handed forehand.
No? Okay.
No.
You had a two-handed backhand dink? Okay. So go ahead, just go cross-court, just dink a little bit with each other.
You want to try the two-handed?
I will. I'll get you going in a minute. Okay, let's go straight on, so it's not quite so competitive. Keep it friendly, straight on friendly. Blue line. Yep. Okay. That's enough. You guys, I forgot you guys started off with thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about two-handed shots in general. If we think about dinking, so normally I hold my paddle like this. So it's almost impossible for me to quickly switch to a two-handed forehand dink. But on the backhand side, I can easily switch to, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of players play this hybrid system where they'll hit their two-handed shots on, or one-handed on the forehand, and they'll hit a two-handed on the backhand. It fits, it works, because your backhand is already in the right position, okay? If you're going to hit a two-handed forehand dink, right, you have to be prepared to do that from the beginning, right? You've got to be hitting two-handed on both sides, because you can't hit two-handed on this side and one-handed on this side. You can, to a certain extent, you can hit one of the backhand dink shots well, but for general backhand dinking, you're gripped up, you're choked up too far. Today we're learning, we're just trying out, we're testing our forehand two-handed dink. So it might not be for you, but that's what this class is all about.
Like you say, this hand is already in the position,
Yeah.
but when you choose this, you actually have to change
Yeah.
the position.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is if
So
you're...
you wouldn't typically go two-handed to two-handed.
No.
You would go, so if I...
Well, you would.
here-
Yeah, you're going to go two-handed to
Oh,
two-handed.
okay, you could. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna practice my forehand like this,
Yeah.
rather than like this,
Oh,
because I'm already two-handed backhand. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I'd...
I'm just going to keep my hand in the same spot.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's try that.
Let's try that. Let's keep-
I hadn't thought about that, but yeah.
Backhand, which means my hands are in those positions.
Okay.
So then I need to come, and again, I'm going to be doing the
Yeah, but you don't want the finger there, because if you have fingers out there, you're going to be accidentally clipping your finger. All right, so let's just try dinking straight on with two-handed. With two-handed dinks.
two-handed. Every shot is two-handed.
Every shot is two-handed. I'm gonna be in here too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this backhanded thing. Well,
Well, you gotta do it the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do it this way,
yeah.
you're doing the same thing, just on the other side.
So I'm going to be.
Okay, now change hands. Yep, and now go back.
This is a backhand. So this changes this to the forehand
Yeah,
and this to the backhand.
right. And my backhand is already set up as 2.
So you're doing. You're doing.
My backhand up on
You're doing
top.
this.
Yep.
Okay. So then you're hitting your. So you're hitting your two-handed backhand as two-handed forehand.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, that's the natural. So what would you do naturally? Do your backhand naturally. No, not your forehand. Do your backhand naturally.
Oh.
Here we go.
You're like this.
Do a two-handed backhand naturally. Right.
Yeah.
So you have to hit one position or the other.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that I'm going to stick with my
Yeah.
backhand being the forehand. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's why we're here to mess around with it today. So your question is, why would I do this? So
On my forehand.
two-handed dinking prepares you for the two-handed speed up. It also prepares you for the two-handed block. So if you want to be a two-handed blocker and a two-handed speed upper, you're going to have to also be a two-handed dinker. You can't be one. I don't think anyway. You're not going to be able to do it very well. Yeah. So if you're going to play your short court stuff two-handed, you got to play it all two-handed.
I want to watch you.
Okay.
And you're going to play with two-handed. He's got the other.
Oops. What do you want me to do? Just dink two-handed? Backhand.
I want you to go from a forehand to a backhand.
Okay.
Forehand, backhand. Now do this backhand. Yeah, so you got that crossover on the back. You still have the crossover.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so we're just crossing over. Okay, I just needed to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are just doing it differently than us.
I'm doing the opposite of
You
you.
hold your racket like this.
No, normally on my forehand, I normally hold it like that, but now.
I hold it way down here,
Yeah.
so it's easier to have this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to see it.
Ball behind you. That's exactly why you hit the two-handed shot, though. For that shot, she was just about to hit right there. Stability. So, especially backhand serve return, it gives you stability on the racket. Your stroke can be shorter, so you're going to have more control, more placement control. You will always have more placement control with two hands than you will with one hand because of the way your brain works.
Really?
Right? Because of your brain is used to your hands and you're working together, right? So this is a much more difficult skill to master. So you're going to have more accuracy. In pickleball, you can also have more power in a short distance because you can accelerate faster with two hands in your core than you can with one hand in your core. And then the final thing is centering the ball. I watch two-handed players versus one-handed players in rec, and two-handed players are invariably better at centering the ball than one-handed players.
Yeah, because I tend to hit it off the.
But let me tell you one thing that I had trouble with when I was backhand is that on the backhand it needs to be a little closer.
It does, yeah. Contact point changes.
I kept doing it here because you can reach just a little further. But I tell you what, it makes a huge difference in not going like on my forehand, I was putting that and control. I would pull that on your backhand. And backhand,
You can't.
right?
Because you're in-
And it's just that the power and the accuracy are huge. And you know what? I mean, I probably have more power and accuracy on the forehand. And I think you get one natural topspin.
You get if you hit it right, you'll get more natural topspin for sure because you're accelerating over a shorter distance.
The other thing I heard from they were doing it and I talked to them. They said that on a hard drive where you're at the thing, it's soft. It like if you absorb it, rather than your elbow, your wrist just moving like this, it absorbs it when you've got the other wrist.
Gives you more support.
Gives you more power, and yes, that makes sense.
Okay, go ahead.
I wasn't expecting it to come.
Uh-oh, pop up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give up on the forehand.
No, don't give up yet. We're here to practice. Don't give up. Let's rotate. Rotate one position.
Don't give up on it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't give up. We're here to practice and learn stuff. Oops. That's okay. Oops. Popped it up. Yeah, it's got a lot of control. Sorry, Susie. No, I was. That, ooh, that one I should have come in on. That was terrible. For sure. Oh, good. That right there is why you hit the two-handed, because you have those opportunities to hit those hard top spinning shots very, very quickly. So exactly. Oops. Oh. Oh, good gat. Good counter. Yeah, let's rotate. Since we got to pick up anyway. You can
Not
be.
here.
Okay, so when we're doing these 1-on-2 with dinking, we're playing on the half court because this is, or the 2/3 court, because this is how we would play in a game.
You're right.
If we were to get you isolated, yeah, if we get you isolated on a 2-on-1, we're going to play it out over here. That's our objective, right? So, yeah. There you go. Oh. Oh, there's the one. Oh, it's good. Oh. Oh. Too many balls. Oh! Yeah. Ooh. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. You were in the better position for that.
Yeah, because you say bucket and I'm just not quite ready. That takes 8 minutes to make a what you said.
Got one. Got one. Oh.
You have got oh, that should be this. There we go.
So your forehand is this side of your body, right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I find I get lower as well.
Yeah.
Lower.
Well, you pretty much have to with the. Oops. Yeah. Nice. You can really snap those counters. Okay, let's rotate.
All right.
Let's rotate. Shannon or Kathleen, you're over there. Okay, so you want to cover the sideline? I'll cover the center line. But, I don't know. I probably should have taken it. All right. Oh. That time I got caught in the middle. Oops.
Definitely keep it lower than my back.
Yeah. Oops. I think the reason you're keeping it lower on your two-handed backhand is it forces your shoulders to stay at the same level. Whereas on the backhand, you tend to, one shoulder comes up. Oops. In your heels.
Oh, thank you. Yours.
Yeah. All right. Oops. Sorry, Kathleen. Yeah, there we go. That's the one downside to this short grip. Yeah. Oh! That was awesome. There we go. Kathleen was ready for that. Okay. Let's do a pickup before we get. Okay, so we will do two-handed, now that we've done some two-handed dinking, we'll do some two-handed speed-ups and two-handed counters. So the player on this side, the single player, has an option to speed up, and then the other side obviously can counter.
This side has option of
Speeding up, yeah. Yeah, we'll just rotate. Yeah. Good. Right. So I have a speed up option. So you're going to want to cover this sideline. You're going to want to cover the center line. We're going to try and play this on the half court, right, rather than the whole court. Okay.
Which half court?
This half. This half. This half. So that would be out. All right. So that was a speed up. Yeah, you guys have to return to the half court. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. And then I have the option of a speed up. Oops. I'd have to be able to hit a ground stroke first, I guess. Yeah, you can hit me a high one every once in a while. Not a high one right necessarily right in my body, but a high bouncer, a ball that bounces a little higher. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't a great one to speed up on, but it was kind of high enough. There we go, that's one. Right? So that's the counter. Yeah, exactly. So I speed up, and then it just becomes a free-for-all. But that was a counter, which is exactly the shot you should hit. I think we're okay with that one. Okay, here we go. Oh! Nope. Okay, one more and then we'll switch. Okay, let's switch. Okay, so now you have the speed up option.
I find both keep it a little lower for me, a little more tucked in. A little more of a roll, so I like it.
Yeah.
I mess, but I would do it once in a while.
We'll start with that one. There's a high one. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready.
Good counter. Good counter. That's that ball.
Oh, you're allowed to do it too?
Yeah, well, once it gets going, so you get the speed up, so you get the first attack, but then we counter and we just play it out on the half court. No worries.
Come on.
Ah, good. Good speed up.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it's good. Sorry, I'm supposed to be covering this line. You can come over and cover the center. There's a high one. Speed up. Good job. Just, yeah, you took a swing at it, so just stick your racket out and block it. Right behind you. There's a high one. Oh no, it wasn't as high as I thought it was going to be.
It was right here.
Yeah. No, you were right. Uh-oh. Sorry. Here we go. There's the high one. Oh. High one. High one. Caught the net. Okay, let's rotate one. That's where you liked your speed ups, right? Let's feed them to the right place. Yeah. Sure.
I know,
Whoa.
Oh, dear, what was that? I didn't think that was high enough to speed up on those.
Kathleen can speed up from pretty much any height. Ball right behind you. It's a high one right there. Oh. Yeah.
Actually, I thought
Yeah. It was creeping.
yeah.
All right, got one. Oh.
Got it.
Okay. Got one. High one. Oops. Trying to give you a high one. Here we go. There's a high one. All right.
I'm just reminding you. Oh! Oh, nice. That was a great time. Come on. Got it. High for, but I forgot about the
Okay, it's going to have to be our final one. And
I
then
was
we're
playing
gonna,
tennis yesterday, and I was up at the net, and every time I played my back, I just let it go, and whoa, Susan! I was like, yeah.
oops. This is going to have to be our last rep because I have a board meeting. Whoa.
Well, you said you were allowed to speak. Thank you so much. I did it with one hand, sorry about that.
All right, so pick up and we'll clean up the room. Okay, so let me do a quick wrap up. So today was a messing around with two hands day where we're just trying to get the feel of what two-handed chess feel like. The direction the game is going now, I think two hands are going to be essential for older athletes at higher levels, just because of the speed.
I like that. Yeah. Mature.
Exactly. Mature athletes at higher levels. Just because of how fast the speed ups are and how fast the game is in the higher
More
levels.
speed ups now.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
And I don't think it's possible to play well with a one hand on one hand on dinking and two hands for other things.
So use the two-hander.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that too
Yeah.
now.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Both sides
I
of
think
the
I'm
game,
gonna
you
work,
got that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
if
get
you're
a
going to be a
little
two-handed player at the net, I think it's going to be difficult to switch back and forth between one and two hands, just because you're going to have to change your hand position.
And I think I feel I'm getting a little more roll on the ball
Yeah.
and lower. Whereas my
And you
I
can
know
use your
I-
you can use your legs more
yeah, use
for
your
these
legs
low
more.
shots. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can see the roll because you've got that other
Right,
hand to
yeah.
flip it with,
Yeah.
right? I just don't think I'm until what 5 weeks until we do it again.
Is it?
I don't know. How you cycle things
Yeah.
around, so I don't know how many
Could
weeks
be.
it is between this.
Oh,
But
you go out practice.
I'm not practicing the forehand double hand.
Okay.
But if
yeah.
we're doing a dinking session,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you don't just use this in the two-handed. You use this in your dinking sessions. You use this in any practice session that involves dinking, right?
Yeah. And
Firefights?
Yes, and you know what? For dinking, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's going to be lots of opportunities to practice it. So I'm going to take this and go practice it with the intermediate players, right? Because the intermediate players don't dink very much at all,
No.
right? So
want-
they tend to be
they want the
banging.
They're bangers. They're bangers, I know.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and use the two-handed block.
Yes,
Right, a
I
little
am
more
too,
often.
because I get out with people just good athletes, racket sport, they go they're just banging right,
Banging.
and I'm trying to do something. So now I'm just gonna do that block. And I
Yeah.
love this when you step that one in.
Oh, the slide?
slide,
Yeah.
so not going back.
Yeah.
Just
No, add a two-hand to that.
add a two hand to that, so this and slide.
Yeah.
Okay, like this.
Anyway.
No, I get that. Okay.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
All right. Thank
Don't
you.
forget to get your
Membership in. I'll
did you
get my husband joined
Duper account.
and Duper
Just
account.
set up
That's
Duper
soup.
account.
Is that on soup? S-U-P? So
No,
No.
Duper.
Just okay.
DUPR. Dynamic
Okay,
Universal
okay,
Pickleball
I
Rating.
said to get there through SUP, whatever that is. Okay.
SUG.
SUG, I said, okay.
Sign up genius.
Sign up, yeah. No, that's what that is.
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna, Friday, what's going on Friday morning?
There's another session. You want to come Friday? Okay. Yeah. And you're registered for Friday, so I'll see.
Oh no, I'm not registered for Friday. It's a long weekend. I'm taking.
Oh
my
yeah,
mom
yeah.
to
No, this
Saskatchewan.
weekend there is
No Friday.
there's no Friday
Oh,
because
It's
of
a
the
long
long
weekend.
Yeah.
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 So then I'm going for.
I can't believe I take her tomorrow. Haven't thought of anything. I don't know. I take an Uber to her place, pick her up, and then take that same Uber. How long does it cost to make an Uber sit there and wait?
I don't know. I never take Ubers. I got to clean up, guys.
So get my husband signed up.
Sure.
He doesn't have any Uber points, so should he go on Uber and just?
Yeah.